Section 2, creating PDFs for efficient workflows. First video of Section 2 is creating PDFs using the different plugins. So add-ins or plugins that are in each software is going to apply to Microsoft Office, which is going to be in your Review Standard. In Review CAD, you're going to have AutoCAD, Revit, Navisworks Simulate, Navisworks Manage, SketchUp Pro, and SolidWorks. Review Extreme is going to include everything. And we'll take a look within Word how to print using the Bluebeam plugin. So up at the top, we'll get a Bluebeam tab or menu heading. And over here, we have a panel, and then we have a number of buttons. And we can simply press Create PDF. It's going to launch a dialog window that we can then name our file. We can change it here. And below we have some types. So we don't have to just save it as a PDF. We can save it as a JPEG, PNG, bitmap, and so on. We also have the ability to overwrite or append or prepend our documents. We also have image compression. So photographs, JPEGs, graphics, zip, default. Over here we can check out resolution, so we can change that. And then we have post-processing capabilities. So there's within here a number of checkboxes you can apply to this document so that it optimizes solid color image, combine adjacent images, remove text clipping, and so on. Just messing around with these settings to really get the best PDF that you can. Down here is a checkbox so that when the PDF's created, it'll open it in Bluebeam. If you don't want that to happen, you can uncheck that box. And then it's just as simple as saving that document to a location. Next, we'll take a look at Navisworks. Within Navisworks, you get a tab as well up here, and then on our panel, you have the Create PDF button. If we drop this down, we can get the other options. So if we want to take a look at the PDF settings, copy to clipboard, create 3D PDF. So the only thing you can create within Navisworks are 3D PDFs, and we'll look more into that later. And now we'll take a look at Revit. So if I close this, we don't get a tab within Revit. We actually get a panel within the add-ins tab. So if we take a look at add-ins, we can come down to the Bluebeam panel and we get some drop-down options just to show logs. So everything we previously did with Bluebeam, so our prints and whatnot, we have how do I and then about, so version that we're using and so on, just information about that Bluebeam. We also have Create PDF. Again, this kind of works the same way as it does in Word. We come down here, we have a number of options. We have the Save As type, so if we want to change it from PDF, we have that option. Color, append, image compression, resolution, so on. So just mess around with these to try to get the best image that you can. We'll take a look at Bluebeam. So within Bluebeam, if you do not have plugins for whatever software you're using, so being that SolidWorks, SketchUp, or Navisworks, whatever it is, you can come up to the Review menu heading. If we drop that down, we can take a look at Administrator. Within Administrator, a dialog box pops up and we have Plugin tab. We can see all the applications that we have on our equipment, and we can check on and off if we want that add-in to be applied to that software. So here we can add it. For example, I don't have it on Navisworks Manage 2016. If I do want it, I can apply it, press apply. If you do get this dialog box, it could be that one of the programs are open. And as we see, Navisworks Manage 2018 is open, which is affecting the install of this plugin to 2016. So I can't ignore that. And then when I reopen Navisworks after I close everything, I should have it on 2016. And that's going to apply on the other softwares as well. Press OK and we're good to go. Take a look at that if you don't have the plugins for whatever application you're using, and just stick to the applications that I said before. You can see that these are the applications or plugins that you can tie into your other software. So AutoCAD, Revit, Navis, SketchUp, Solids, and Microsoft Office. Just use this as a guideline to what applications you can tie those plugins into.